Oh, I think this is the fortress. My car shut off? Really? We could be headed for disaster here. At any point, we could be headed for disaster. Oof. Um, we ain't making it through that alive. This might be the end of us here, buds. Welcome back to my garage, the long, sketchy, deadly drive where things are about to get interesting. We did manage to get the majority of the left side of the island all pretty much taken care of, along with getting lost and playing Dukes of Hazzard, and we're alive. I believe the car should start, but we have issues. Yeah, we have issues. Um, Radiator oil and brake fluid are fine, but as you can see, it looks like half of the block is broken. The head is the hell. What? Oh no. Since when did they put an oil plug in the game? Plus, do we also have a very bad transmission? Looks like a bad starter. And what's really funny is you can see that that side of the block looks terrible, but this side doesn't. Um, can somebody help explain that? Actually, no, this side of the block is bad. Okay, it's just the head. Just super hard to see. So yeah, we have issues. I don't know if we're gonna make it back or not, and we're gonna have to try. At some point, we will have to try. We ain't got a whole lot of choice here. Top off whatever came out of the oil plug there, which that's news to me. I didn't know the drain plug worked. All I saw was a little hand thingy and figured we'd give it a shot, see what happens, and I guess it pops off now. That's interesting. Um, are we full up now? We are. All right, so we're good enough on oil. That's good. You got a trash can? Fine. So what? All right, so if and when we can drive, 1700, it's gonna get dark. But the plan is we're gonna go down there. We're gonna get back across to the other side of the island, and we're gonna make it home so we can fix this car. But first, let's sleep till morning. Get that out of the way. Get some food. Get some sleep. Get some food. All right, we'll do that one more time so we get morning. All right, now we got morning. We can save. We can hit the road. All right, 9 o'clock in the morning. This car is, yeah, it's mildly tweaked. I mean, yeah, it's not bad. As long as it runs and drives, I think we have plenty of gas. Yeah. All right. Well. All right. Let's make our way home, because that's what we need to do first. We need to go fix this car before we can continue. Yeah, we beat this car up going this far, and I think a lot of it had to do with having an automatic transmission instead of a manual. I ain't worried about these other roads and things. I just want to get home. So we're going to travel our way down to the bridge. Going to head across. We're going to get over to the bridge, and then we're going to go home. It's funny how it drives straight until I hit the gas, and then all of a sudden it wants to twist sideways. Alright, that was the first intersection. I believe we're looking for the second one here. I don't want to take a taxi cab if I don't have to. I think this is our bridge, isn't it? It's a bridge, if nothing else, so. I know we got some sketchy terrain to go on here somewhere. Oh, come on, load in. Oh, you never know what's going to happen when that happens. If we can make it back home, then I can fix the car, then we can go back and take care of the other side over by the airport and stuff thereof. But we gotta make it home first. So we're gonna take a right-hander, and then when we get a chance, we're gonna take a left-hander. And that should lead us to where we want to be. I don't think it's worth it taking a left right there. I'm sure we took the road on the right over there on the beach, so we're going to take a left and head back. Should bring us pretty close to home where we belong. So yeah, we're going to have to build a whole new motor, rebuild the frame in the back, fix up whatever tore up in the front. I won't have to bore you with all of that. I'll do a lot of the work and whatnot and bring you back when I get that far. She won't look quite the same, but she'll be the same car. We get to the bridge, we're just gonna hold her wide open and see if she blows. And if she's on the bridge and that close to home and blows up, I'll push her home, whatever. I ain't too worried about it. Will she blow? Let's find out. Well, she didn't blow up, so that's a good thing. I honestly wouldn't have guessed I would have made it home, honestly. I am impressed. Okay. So we're here. We can fix it now. Brakes still don't seem to hold for crap. All right, damage report. All right, so suspension wise, the whole front is good. Doesn't look like there's any problem with the front suspension, just motor and trans. Well, we did break a leaf spring. That's news. Okay, we'll get that fixed. Brake lines look good. Shock's been bad for a long time, so I ain't too worried about that. But yeah, she's up on the left now. And we do have a transmission here. This one's a 4-speed, so we'll definitely be throwing that one in there. Those are high lifters, right? Yeah. Depending on what I find in the junkyard, and I will not be building that one, but I will leave it sitting here, and if I add more parts to it, they'll be over here in the pile. Oh God, that looks pretty, don't it? That just looks pretty messed up. All right, so I'm gonna get to fixing some stuff, I guess, and we'll see you when I got some more parts. I'll probably let you see what's all torn down off of this thing once I suppose I could actually do that, huh? Yeah, take out the whole rear axle. I don't think I need to mess with the front. It was driving straight. I mean, it's only mildly bent up. If I want to replace it, I can, but I think we were mostly okay. I think I might just replace the core support so the radiator sits where it belongs. If these things are bad, then maybe we'll fix that too. But for the most part, I think the front is fine. So anyway, tools. Tools. They're all in the car. Tools. I need this. Yeah, I need those. All right. Now we have tools. We can fix our mistakes. All right. I'll see you guys when I get back. Welcome back again. So far I've gotten most of the rear suspension under part done. Got the trunk in. Just need to get a couple of wheel arches to get them back in, and a tail light, and a gas tank, and a shock. And that part will be done. As you can see, the roof is still messed up. All I gotta do is cut this one off to replace it yet. And I still don't know where the hell a windshield came from when I know for a fact I took it off before we left. I was pretty sure I took it off, so this confuses me. The whole front, I have not touched a single thing up here yet, and it can just stay right there. And through my shopping, I found some parts for a Jesse, which I found out in the woods, which is what this guy is. So I gutted all the rusted metal off of it, except for these. For some reason, they don't fall off. I have no idea why, but that's how the game plays it. Here is the roof for our Chad, which we can go put in there and put on the car finally at some point here. That will be one of our next steps, to replace the roof with this thing. And then I think this back panel is still messed up, which is just fine. Not hurting anybody or anything. So yeah, the car is oh, I did put high raker ones on there. I'm gonna jack this thing up in the back just for shits and giggles, I guess, because we can, so we will, and that's gonna be that. I did replace the transmission already. That is one thing I already did. I did not put a flywheel clutch system on here because this whole motor has to come out of here yet. But I did mount the transmission while I was under there. The rest of the suspension is all in pretty good shape to start with, so we're not going to mess with any of that. I guess it tracks straight. I wouldn't really super know until I drive it again now with the rear end in place. But yeah, we got a lot of work to do up here, and sadly, of the cars I found out here, they're 6-cylinder cars or they have nothing. So yeah, that won't help us, and this one won't help us. And the blocks are shot, so they don't do us any good, but they do have other parts if we need them. This one I have not touched yet, I don't think. But this one over here I did gut pretty well entirely. I got a wheel arch that I can pull off of here yet. And the gas tank is shot, which we need a new one of those. And the rest of this is yeah, pretty well irrelevant, I guess, for the most part. I mean, I could swap the grill because it's there and whatever, but definitely might want to grab the radiator just in case, knowing how I drive. But yeah, this one was one of them freebies in the woods, and this one hasn't been touched at all. And this is a pile of parts I found at the junkyard, so we can put some stuff back on it. And a few other little odds and ends that I'm starting to work on towards finding motor parts and pieces. And yeah, I suppose I could have grabbed my grinder out here. Silly frog. Grab this while we're here then, huh? One at the bottom too. Oh. All right, I'll grab that. I don't think we need anything else from out here at the moment. Let's see, I already got the backside cut off. Just need to cut off the front. And that should remove all of this for now. Then we can weld that back on and we're just about good to go again. Get that far. As you can see, it is the same car. We haven't changed cars, we just changed everything about the car. Alright, it doesn't have a rear window, it does have a front window, it has headliners. So. Alright. That means this whole piece can go. Don't need that. This one can go there. I do have a lot more work left to do, so I ain't going to bore you with all of that. But I just wanted to fill you in that we're this much closer and just about ready to get back on the road out there. About to go make some more roadworthy memories, I guess. Okay, that's all of that. Nothing else up in there. Okay. Cool. So now I need one more wheel arch and a shock, which I could either buy or I could go to the junkyard. But I'm going to go to the junkyard because I'm still looking for a motor. Why is it so much easier to see the engine block on this side than it is on that side? Either way, the engine block is shot. So, yeah, we got some parts to go look for and some stuff to do. I do have another battery already. I had it with me the whole time, so we'll swap that in there. We'll find another radiator. Yeah, we'll replace some more parts and we'll be back. And it's definitely pushed in a little ways, isn't it? We might grab that nose and bumper, and I don't care about the fenders too much, but yeah, this little pile out here will be changed next time you see me, so we'll be back when we get that far. Alrighty, folks, it's another midnight here. Yeah, we've been burning the midnight oil, checking out the sky. We got the car all back up and ready. We got junk parts left over for the Jesse El Camino. Have not touched that one. I just pulled the rear window off of that one. And as you can see, she is sitting on her own feet. We got the trunk loaded up, good to go. Got gas cans in there. I put 3 cans in it and went and topped them off. Got our tools, got a spare tire. I did put one headlight in there with a bulb. The other ones are still trashed. I could care less. We have a pretty much brand new rebuilt motor. Crank's good, pistons are good, head gaskets are good, everything external is good. Had to replace the carburetor, everything else is good. I put our better battery in it, all fluids are topped off, and now we can fire it up and take it outside, give it a bath real quick, I suppose. I mean, she's gonna need a bath. Too dirty yet. And we do have the manual in it now instead of the automatic, which I hope helps a lot because the automatic transmission just was not cutting it for me. That's for sure. All right. So let's give her a bath here. You can see how dirty she was from the road trip. I did not bother to grind any of the rust and stuff away. I figured, it's probably going to get beat up anyway. It doesn't really matter any. If it does, well, that's pretty funny, but okay, sure. When cosmetics matter as much as reality, that's, yeah, okay. Goofy games, you never know. Strangeness simulators. I ain't too worried about getting all the dust and dirt off, just enough of it to make her clean. She's got all new body panels on her and stuff for the most part, so she's probably worth more now than when I bought it. Well, now that she's got rust on it, maybe not, but you know what I mean. She's in pretty good condition overall. I don't think washing this is going to matter any, but you never know. As you can see, she's still the same VIN number. I guess if it had a VIN number. She ain't worth much at the moment. Color condition's pretty bad. The rust is still bad, and the overall condition isn't very good. But we'll take care of that when we get home. We still have a whole another half of that island over there to take care of. But now that I'm done with all the fixing and getting it back ready to go back on the road, tires are good, everything's good to go. I am going to go save and sleep until the morning, and then we'll get back out onto the road and take out that whole half of the extra island. And then we'll come back and fix the rest of this up to make it worth the profit to put in a barn or sell or do something with. Who knows? We'll see what happens. that far. That's a parts car. That's found in the wood. As you can see, the front finally did fall off, which is good. And this is our dark red one that we will be rebuilding at some point when we get that far. And this is the old deck lid off of here. I did finally decide to change it so that it was fine. I think our exhaust is a little tweaked yet. I'm not really sure, but it looks like it's fine. I thought it was tweaked and it might actually still be, but I ain't too worried about it. It doesn't hinder the exhaust flow, so it's fine. So yeah, we got everything good to go here. I'm pretty sure the inner fender wells and core support are pretty well shot still, so yeah. This is all garbage and it doesn't really matter any, but yeah, we'll hit the road when we get that far. So come on back and we'll see you on the next Long Island adventure. So until then, bye. What a sight, ain't it?